welcome to this particular section. We'll be speaking and doing the practical on compression of files in kalilinux. So if you would want to send a large file across the internet, it will be very helpful for you and quite easy if you would compress that particular file before sending it. And in kalilinux there are quite a couple of methods that one could actually use to compress these files, and we'll be taking them one after the other. So our first command is the zip command. And first of all, we should actually know the directory that we are in. We are in our home, and we would want to actually zip this rocky folder. So we'll be invoking the zip command, and we'll be using a recursive flag, and we'll be giving the our intended zip file a name. So this R flag here actually tells the system to include all files that are contained in the rocky folder. So this is actually the command. So if you would notice, we didn't actually put the desktop behind the further zip, because we would actually want this zip folder to be created in our home directory. So had it been we want the zip folder to be created right here on the desktop, would go ahead to actually include that in the location. So we can go ahead to click this. As you can see, it has appeared. So on event of completion, the name would actually change to the name that we actually gave it on our terminal. As you can see, the further zip has been created. You can go ahead to actually view its content. You can see the rocky folder right here. And we can next command will be the unzip. So let's actually unzip this particular zip file that we created into a directory. So let's create a directory. Let's see. Desktop. So let's unzip. And the -d actually connotes that we ought to extract this into a particular directory. So okay, we can as well go into this we should just go into our tester through the graphical interface for it to be faster. You can see the raw queue. You can see the contents here has actually been unzipped. So our next command that we'll be taking is the tar command. Unlike the its counterpart, the zip command, that actually compresses its content before it actually bundles it up. So this tar command don't compress its content, it just wraps it up like that into the tar format. So its command is this. So we'll be creating a Sarah.star file, and we'll be actually using the same raw queue, actually converting the same raw queue that we converted using our zip command. As you can see, this took a lot faster than the zip, because the zip you have to compress, then you actually wrap it up in the zip format. But in the case of this tar command, it just wraps it up like that without actually compressing the files, as you can see. The C actually gives a command to the tar method to create a file, while the V actually tells the tar method to be verbose. That means it should actually print out its processes in which the compression is comprised of onto the terminal, and the file actually gives the command the ability to actually name the file that you intend to compress. So that's it. So in our next command, we'll be actually taking on how to untar a particular tar file. Okay, so by default, the tar command actually unwraps its content within the current directory. So in this particular command, since we are in our home folder, we'll be actually telling the tar command to actually unwrap its content in the desktop folder. So this Sarah tar file, I'll be using the -C that actually tells our tar command to unwrap its content in another directory. So let's actually create a directory here. Let's get this new one. Okay, we made a mistake here. This should be capital letter C. Okay, go ahead and review the raw queue. Okay, our next command would be the gzip command. So let's just navigate to our desktop directory for variety's sake. So this next command that will be taking is like the tar command, but it actually uses the gzip function to add compression to the tar command. So it's just like the tar command, but in this scenario it actually compresses the file before it wraps it up in the tar.gz extension. So with that being said, the command is just like the tar command, but will be including the z parameter, which is actually a basic parameter that tells our command to add compression to its method. So what are we going to be compressing right now? So let's see if let's use the same raw queue. So we'll be actually doing so we have to actually create this compressed tar file using our raw queue. Okay. Let's see. If you notice, we didn't put the /desktop at the beginning of the files because we are actually in the desktop directory. So it's done. We can actually go ahead to view the draft tab that we created. Let's say the raw queue folder, and you can see so we can actually untar this particular DAF file that we created by using this file. We'll be extracting its content into this dot folder. I just created this folder and it's empty. So this the Z means it's compressed, and we want to actually extract this into this this folder, and V we actually tend the command to be verbose, and F is the file name. So we'll go ahead. So it's done. Can actually go to the dot folder. I can see our raw queue here. So that's it.